From fan outrage due to the change in Geralt's appearance, to a fan petition gaining 300,000 signatures, urging for Henry Cavill's return. This is why The Witcher needs to be canceled. Starting with the trailer that didn't sit well with fans, it was meant to be like a proper send-off for the actor. But let's just say it didn't receive the warmest of receptions. Fans were hoping to unite and give him the proper goodbye that he deserves. But instead, the trailer got overwhelmed with dislikes. What caught everyone's attention was Geralt drinking a strange liquid that turns his eyes pure black. And he says now, for the first time, I understand real fear. This led fans to believe that the character might meet his end before Liam Hemsworth takes over the role. Which is a shame, because The Witcher had already won over audiences with his portrayal of the character, and they were hungry for more. Even when they first heard the news of his exit, they had some hope. But it seems like the creators underestimated just how many fans would be upset by Cavill's sudden departure. I mean, the trailer received a flood of dislikes that outnumbered the likes by a huge margin. One fan even shared a screenshot of the dislikes on the video on Twitter. It's truly sad to see such a popular show getting so much hate. Fans didn't hold back when talking about how much they'll miss not having the actor around. Because let's be real, the show won't have the same charm without him. Hell, some fans even said that this would be the last season they'll watch now that Cavill is gone. But hey, maybe this change could be good. And who knows? Maybe Hemsworth will open up new possibilities as he steps into Geralt's shoes. But it seems like fans aren't having it. I mean, they've even asked Netflix to cancel the series altogether. And who can blame them? While some fans are trying to give the new actor a fair chance, the majority of the fans fear that the show won't be the same without the original actor. Not only that, but the former Witcher writer, Beau DeMayo, also disclosed some shocking news. Some of the show's writers aren't fans of the books and games, even going so far as to mock the source material. So, as expected, it's led fans to believe that all the flaws come from a lack of respect for Andrzej Sapkowski's original novels. This was also the same reason why Henry left the series in the first place. I mean, by now it's clear that he loved the lore of The Witcher, and nobody can deny that his involvement is the biggest reason behind its success. The man has gotten a lot of respect for his dedication to the original story and his impact on the show's development. Even showrunner Lauren S. Hissrich confirmed that he championed changes, such as advocating for more dialogue for Geralt. It's been reported that the actor's creative input turned a lighthearted moment into a very important scene in Season 2, showcasing his commitment and talent. But here's the thing, the show is far from getting canceled. Netflix has officially renewed it for a 5th season, which will probably bring us a new type of story for Liam Hemsworth's Geralt. With the confirmation of a 5th season, we can expect the actor to continue his journey as Geralt. But for how long? No one can say for sure. The show's casting director, Sophie Holland, spilled the beans about the 5th season, also revealing that filming for Season 4 with Hemsworth is about to begin. And once they wrap up, they'll dive straight into filming Season 5. That means we won't have to wait too long between seasons to see more of the action-packed world of The Witcher. As for Season 3, it'll be based on Andrzej Sapkowski's time of contempt, with Cavill's Geralt on a mission to protect Ciri. The powerful sorceress Yennefer will also lend her magical abilities to the cause, but it won't be an easy journey. Geralt and his allies will face great adversaries, including the Wild Hunt, who are determined to capture Ciri. Needless to say, the stakes are higher than ever as secrets about her true parentage come to light, adding a new layer of complexity and danger to their quest. I mean, the prequel series Witcher Blood Origin has taught us a lot about the origins and motivations of the Wild Hunt. This will probably make things a little more exciting as we inch ever closer to Season 3. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that Henry Cavill's portrayal was a game changer. Fans and critics unanimously agreed his performance as the silver-haired monster slayer was nothing short of extraordinary. From his voice to his movement, he captured the essence of Geralt with such perfection that it left no room for debate. It's clear that he put in a lot of work behind the scenes to make the role seem like it was made for him. Even the stuntman and fight sequence designer loved working with him on the show. Vladimir Furtick praised Netflix for their choice, saying that he was the perfect fit for the role. He highlighted his amazing sword-fighting skills and his unmatched experience, making him the ideal candidate to bring the character to life. He even said that he had never met anyone who could learn fight choreography as quickly as the actor did. Comparing Cavill to Kit Harington's Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, Furtick emphasized that Henry's fight sequences were even more complicated and impressive. The production team of the show also recognized his contributions. Showrunner Lauren Hissrich acknowledged his ability to bring subtleties to the character, adding emotional depth into small moments without relying heavily on dialogue. She admired how he went above and beyond, finding ways to enhance Geralt beyond what was written in the script. His commitment to the role was insane. I mean, the man spent most of his free time practicing and training with swords, immersing himself in the world of the character. Who does that? Hell, he even described playing the role as a dream come true because he always had a deep love for the books, and especially the video game adaptation. I suppose the show will never be the same without his dedication to perfecting Geralt's skills, constantly practicing and familiarizing himself with the role. So that begs the question, is The Witcher even possible without Henry Cavill? Well, in an interview before the premiere of Season 1, he spoke about his deep connection to the character and the source material. Unfortunately, he said his goodbyes and showed excitement for his replacement. Hemsworth also expressed his enthusiasm for taking on the role. We'll see what he does with the role and how he makes it his own, because the announcement of a new actor in such an iconic role feels somewhat uninspiring. I mean, it's like replacing Dominic Toretto from the Fast franchise. Of course, the replacement has gotten fans talking about Hemsworth's Geralt. Could he be playing a younger version or a transformed version of the character, like in Doctor Who? While such changes aren't new in show business, they're rare in the case of a character like this. But the decision to recast might be driven by Netflix's refusal to wrap up the show just because of the company's creative differences with the actor. I mean, when it comes to action heroes and die-hard comic book fans, Henry Cavill is in a league of his own. Sure, there are talented actors out there, but his portrayal of the character has earned him a devoted fan following. Supporters of the show have gone as far as starting a petition, begging for the actor's return, and calling for the writers of the show to be fired. It may sound surprising, but this petition has gained over 300,000 signatures. That's the kind of impact the actor has had on the audience. And contrary to what some may believe, his leaving the show has nothing to do with his busy schedule. Henry is more than capable of juggling multiple projects at once. The real reasons behind him moving on are the wrong decisions made by Netflix executives. You see, the show's popularity came from the deep love that fans have for the source material, which the authors and showrunner openly criticize. The actor wanted to stay faithful to Andrzeja's world because he was a devoted fan himself. Unfortunately, the streaming company failed to deliver what both Cavill and the fans wanted, so when he requested to leave, they didn't object. While it's unlikely that the petition will bring him back, or even have any significant impact on the show's writers, it serves as a reminder that the fans won't watch The Witcher without him, or accept a screenplay that doesn't stay true to the source material. As for where the show will go from here, it's going to be an adjustment to see a different side of Geralt of Rivia. We'll have to get used to a new actor portraying the iconic character, one who is vastly different from the last. But thankfully, we still have one season left with him. So, from a fan petition gaining 300,000 signatures urging for Henry Cavill's return, to a teaser trailer that didn't sit well with fans, this is why The Witcher needs to be canceled.